So for that, we need to have another check. Here we are checking if the user model.friend request contains our UID, okay? Which is, let me minimize. Which is if user model, this person that we are checking in, if the friend request contains our ID. That's when we are setting to either send or send friend request or cancel friend request. Now let's also check inside their sent. Let's go to this other user. So this other user now, if how do we know that they have already sent us a friend request? We are going to check in their UID, because this is the person who has sent. Okay, let me just say it again. So here we are checking if this user's friend request, let's say for example we are this one, no, actually we are Fury. Okay, so when we send a friend request here, no, we are not Fury, we are this one, Dexter. Okay, when we send a friend request to Fury, this is what we are checking. We are in Fury's profile, then we are checking if user model, if this Fury's user model, which is this one. Let's go to the, we are checking in this who's Fury, this one, this Fury's user model dot friend request, if it contains our ID. Okay, that's when we are checking. If it contains our ID, we are going to say cancel. If it doesn't, we are going to say friend. Okay, so now if we are this Dexter, or Dexter, the one that we have sent a friend request to, if we come here, the person who has sent us a friend request, if we get into their profile, okay, this is not our profile. Okay, so we already know that this person has sent us a friend request. So this person is going to have in his database here, is going to have the send friend request of our ID. Okay, because he has sent the friend request. So we are going to check in his send friend request if our ID is there. Okay, that's what we are doing here. We are checking in his friend request, okay, the ones that he has received. But now let's also check in his sent friend request, and then we are going to see if we are there, then we can accept or cancel. Okay, so now here let's have, instead of this, if, let's say else if, now we'll check that. Okay, like this. Let's remove that. So Copilot knows here where we are going to check is user model.send request UID if it contains our ID. Okay, if it contains our ID, that's now we are going to show the button to accept the friend request. So here, instead of this, we are going to say, let's copy this, and then in the else, that's when we will say this. In the else, that's when we will say that. Then here we are going to say accept friend request. Okay, so that's it. Then let's hot restart. So you've seen it has changed. This one, I don't know why it has to go back to hot restart. This one just hot restart the Pixel 6. Maybe onwards, forwards, we'll just be using this one, because if we hot restart the Pixel 5, it has to start from the beginning. So in the Pixel 6, you've seen that if we come here, we get on Fury, and then we sent him a friend request. That's why he's saying that we can cancel. Then on Fury here, if he goes to sorry, let's open it again. We need to start again because we close it. Let's run it again. So on this other user who is Fury, when he gets here, and then when he clicks on someone who has already sent him a friend request, he will see this accept friend request. Okay, or you can just ignore, don't press it. Okay, so now this accept friend request is the method now that we also need to create. Okay, great. I hope you guys are following. So this one has already sent, that's when he's got the cancel, which the function we've already made. And this one, if he goes to people, if he clicks on someone who has sent him a friend request, he's going to see accept. Then if he's got friend request, he goes to his profile, he's going to see this view friend requests. Okay, so now let's go back here, and then let's minimize, and then also here let's have a method which checks now if accepting friend request, and then we will show the correct thing here. But now what I've realized that we're going to have a lot of if checks made, if statements here. It's just better we just do them here. Okay, so let's remove this, and then let's just get all of this here, cut it, then here we can paste that. So here we have a cancel friend request if we have sent the friend request. Okay, so where is that? This one cancel. So first let's get this let's remove one. Okay, so let's remove this method. I'm going to remove that, and then also remove that label there. So we only want to call that, and then here we want to put this text. Okay, want to put that text. Okay, so this we want to cancel the friend request if we have sent, and then else if the friend request is sent. So here we want to call this same return statement, put it here, and then here instead of saying that, we are going to send friend request, and then the label we are going to say friend request sent, and then the label here is going to be send not this, it's this, send a friend request, and then here we need to put another one. Let's copy that and paste it here. So here what we'll do is, here now you can say you are now friends with we can even put their name here. Okay, like that, user model dot name, and then here with the label you need to say accept friend request, and then that's it. So yeah, I hope I wasn't very fast. So we have put these methods inside here. Next thing is, let's just try to restart these applications. Okay, so I'm gonna hit restart, and then also the Pixel 6, I'm not sure if it has restarted. Yeah, it did. So here now, once you get in here, this person has sent us a friend request. To him it's showing cancel, to us it's saying that we can accept the friend request. Okay, but now we didn't create this method. Let's go to here, let's say accept friend request. Okay, so Copilot will know how to make this because of these other methods that we've made. Okay, so let's put the cursor here and then create this method, and then let's just go back in there. This is the method. Let's cut it, let's paste it here, and then let's Copilot code for us. So great, we're just gonna click tab. So here you can see that now it's saying add our UID to the friends list. So we are going to this person's list, and then in the friends UID list, we are going to add our UID. Then next we are going to add the friends UID in our friends list. Okay, we are going to our database and then add his UID, and then next we are going to remove from the request, remove our UID from the friends request list. So we are going to remove that, and then also remove from the sent. Okay, so here is not actually what we want. Let's see, because this too is correct. We want to add in a friend list, but now if we are accepting a friend request as a Fury here, we did not send any friend request, so we just need to remove this user's ID from our friend request. Okay, from our friend request list. Okay, that's if we are accepting. Here we are adding them to our list, so let's go to Firebase. So if we are accepting, this is a Fury, we are accepting the friend request. So we need to remove them from this friend request UID. Okay, and then that's all we need to, we need to remove them from here, and then we go into their database and remove us from their send friend request, and then also come to the okay, yeah, they don't have this because they are the one who sent. So we need to remove our ID from their send friend request, and also come here, and then in the friend request UID remove their ID. Okay, but what Copilot is doing is here, it's remove friend UID from our friend request. We did not send any friend request. Okay, so what we need to do is to get inside the users and then our UID, and then send friend UID. If we come to the Firebase, you can see that in the send there is nothing because we did not send. So we need to remove in our friend request UID. Okay, so instead of this, let's where is that? Okay, so it may be doing it from here. Let's start from this one on top. Inside in the UID, if we get in their UID and then update the friend request UID. So here we need to update the sent. That's where we need to update the sent friend request UID, and then we need to remove our UID if we get in there, that in the storage. Okay, so let's go back again. If we get in their storage, we need to go inside the send and then remove our UID. And then next, if we come here into our storage, we need to remove them from our friend request UID, and then remove them. Okay, so here if we come to our storage, in the friend request we need to remove their UID, and then that's it. That's all the changes that we need to do in the accept friend request. Okay, and then back in the profile we just say you are now friends with this user, and then that's it. So now we can go ahead and test this. Let me hot restart. Both application will hot restart, but you know, for some reason the Pixel 5 is starting from the start of the screen. So now let's do this. We come here, and then now let's accept the friend request that this person has sent. Okay, before they cancel, let's see if we can accept. So we have an error. Okay, so we code on completed on the accepted friend request, and we did not make this method a future. Okay, let's go back here and make this method a future. So void, and then the async, and then here let's be awaiting. Each time this is done, we await for the next method, and then we also await. Okay, let's hot restart, but let's check the database. I hope it hasn't changed anything. Let's hot restart. So in our database, it did make all those changes. It added our friends, and then here it removed from the friend request UID. Okay, so let's do that again, because now these two people are friends. Let's go back and then hot restart. If we come here, and then see it's saying send friend request, but we know that we are friends. Even here, if we come here, it says send friend request. So when we are friends, we should be able to see remove friend. But let's do the adding friend request again, because we had an error there. So to redo it again, we just need to go to the database, and then here we can delete this friend from here. Okay, so let's delete. There is no friend anymore. Even here, let's delete. Now we can do that again. So let's bring up these emulators. So now either of the two, we can send a request, and then on either of the two devices. So let's just run this one more time. And then let's also run on this one. Let's see if we can just hot restart. Yeah. So let's use this one again. We go to people, then go to Fury, and then let's send this guy a friend request. So if he is here, we should change. Okay, now it won't change because we didn't do anything. So either this one or this one can send a request. So now let's send this. So friend request sent. Okay, so now this one, if we go here, he's going to see view friend request. Okay, this one now can see cancel request. But now this one, if he goes to the person who has already sent him a request, they can see accept friend request. Okay, great. That's what we want. Now let's accept this friend request. Okay, so now if we accept it, now you can see now you are now friend with Dexter. But now after we have friends, it says send friend request. So after we are friends, now we should also check, do another check. It should say unfriend, also unfriend. Okay, once this friend has accepted, first of all, on this one sound, if this one has accepted, later on we should have a notification says this one has accepted your friend request. Okay, and then when you go back to that profile, it shouldn't say friend request. You are already friends. Okay, even here we are already friends. We should say unfriend. Okay, so let's also add that check.